This breaking news is coming from Akure, the Ondo state capital, where the state's House of Assembly is debating the budget proposal for 2024 that was submitted by the then acting governor, Lucky Aiyedatiwa, and he was acting governor at the time when the now late Rotimi Akeredolu had handed over power. But given the passing of the former governor, Lucky Aiyedatiwa was sworn in and is now the governor of Ondo State. So the budget is being debated by the Ondo State House of Assembly. We head there, and then, of course, we'll give you a breakdown after that.
To 395 billion, 257 million naira be approved by this honorable. 6, that the honorable house should pass this year 2024 appropriation bill of the sum of 395 billion 257 naira only into law. I so submit, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, Mr. Leader. Mr. Clark, can you please go to item 6? Number 6. Thank you, Mr. Clark. Majority Leader, please. Yeah, thank you. This is honorable member. I think we have to report with us. I hope we are going to, let's start from 6.0, the recommendation. They are coming with a copy. It's here. Mr. Clark. A copy. Yes. So please, because of our time, I think we are all, I can see the signature of Honorable Ogunmolasuyi here, I can see that of Oshati, I can see that of Oluwole Ogunmolasuyi, I can see that of Oluwole Ogunmolasuyi, I can see that of Mrs. Ogunmolasuyi, I can see all the please. I can see that of Jami Fataya there, I can see that of Witherspoon, I can see Honorable Leola here, I can see that of Honorable Akish Rotimi, I can see that of Honorable Felix, and finally the Vice Chairman, Honorable Mr. Esquire, and I can see that of the Chairman here. So I want to believe that they have gone through all this before they accept their submission. This is let's try at the same time, we still have a lot of work here. Please permit us. So when they approval with the photocopy of the Secretariat will distribute to us. Thank you. The recommendation. Let's go to 6.1. We are going to the recommendation. I want to hear your voice. Let's go to 6.2. We are going to the recommendation. Yes. Okay, let me start from 6.0. The committee wish to recommend as follows: the amendment of the original 2024 appropriation bill with an upward review from the initial 384 billion 533 million only was increased 395 billion was increased to 395 billion 250 million naira only be approved. Agree to in total. 2. That the state government should take all the necessary steps to ensure that expected internal generated revenue targeted is attained. Agree to. 3. That the state government should ensure that the schedule will accommodate necessary adjustments that are required to meet the urgent need of the people of Ondo State as consensuously applied to the needs stated therein. Agree to. 4. Ministry of Economic Planning and Budget, Ministry of Finance, the Introduction to the Internal Revenue Service, ODIRS, should ensure that the desire of the state government to boost its internally generated revenue is pursued seriously in line with the details of the expert law. Agree to. That the 2024 appropriation bill, which has a total balance projection of 384 billion 533 million naira only was increased to 395 billion 257 million naira. Agree to be approved. Agree to. Then the number 6, which is the last point of the last recommendation, that the Honorable House should pass the year 2024 appropriation bill of the sum of 395 billion 257 million naira only into law. Agree to. Thank you, Honorable Mr. Clark. Presentation of the bill. His Excellency Lucky Aiyedatiwa, Governor of Ondo State. The bill for the law to authorize the issuance of the Consolidated Revenue Fund of Ondo State of Nigeria. The sum of 395 billion 257 million naira only, out of which the sum of 172 billion 997 million 172,500 naira only is for recurrent expenditure, while the balance of 222 billion 259 million 827,500 naira only is for capital expenditure for remain Honorable Oluwole Ogunmolasuyi, representing the new people of our constituency. Mr. Speaker, I rise to move the motion that presentation of the bill, His Excellency Lucky Aiyedatiwa, Governor of Ondo State, that the bill for the law to authorize the issuance from the consolidated revenue funds of the State of Nigeria, the sum of 395 billion, 257 million naira only, out of which the sum of 172 billion, 997 million, 172,500 naira only is for recurrent expenditure, while the balance of 222 billion, 259 million, 827,500 naira only is for capital expenditure for the services of Ondo State of Nigeria for the year ending 31st day of December 2024. I so move to second the third reading and pass into law. I so move, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, Majority Leader. To second the motion, I invite the Deputy Speaker. I remain the Right Honorable Prince member representing Owo Constituency I. I rise to second the motion ably moved by the Majority Leader that the bill be passed to third reading and to go to third reading and pass into law. I so second, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, the DS. This honorable member. The motion has been moved. And it is a comment that the presentation of a bill by His Excellency Lucky Aiyedatiwa, the Governor of Ondo State, a bill for a law to authorize the issues from the consolidated revenue fund of Ondo State of Nigeria, a sum of 355 billion, 257 million, only out of the sum of 172 billion, 997 million, 172,500 only is for the current expedition, while the balance of 222 billion, 259 million, 827,500 only is for capital expenditure for the service of Owo State of Nigeria for the year ending 31st day of December 2024. Those in favor say aye. And those against say nay. I have it, and it has been passed into law. This is my address. I know that the Speaker of Ondo State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Chief Oluwole Ogunmolasuyi, and the plenary of Friday 29 December 2023, distributes for me. It is my prayer to congratulate you on the achievement of yet another landmark in our call to serve the people of our social state in the passage of 2024 bill into law. You will recall that the fiscal document, that budget of economic excellence, was presented to this honorable house by His Excellency Oluwole Ogunmolasuyi, the Governor of Ondo State, in his capacity then as the acting governor. through a deed of hard work and commitment by staff and especially member of the Finance and Regulation Committee of the House, we have thoroughly scrutinized the proposal and come up with documents as approved by the Honorable House today. The appropriation bill, which was passed into law today, is a product of a thorough interface with the NDAs, bringing the approved budget for the year 2024 to a total sum of 395,275 million only, with a capital expenditure profile of 232,259,827,500 and a recurrent expedition of 213,447 only. As the name implies, the budget of residents has the capacity to turn around the economic function of our social state to the benefit of our people. The budget will trigger massive infrastructural development and regulate all critical sectors of the economy in the interest of our people. With the passing of this year's budget into law, it is hoped that His Excellency Governor Oluwole Aiyedatiwa will be well equipped and positioned to impact meaningfully to the development of Ondo State and the people. While congratulating the Governor Aiyedatiwa on the new assignment which Providence has bestowed upon him, it is my sincere prayer that God will grant him the divine wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to steer the chief of the social state to a safe haven. Distinguished colleagues, let me at this junction commend the executive committee member and staff for the prompt presentation of the year 2024 budget to the House for scrutiny and approval. And let me also specially commend the Honorable Commissioner of Budget and Planning, Pastor Ingasa. Honorable colleague, for your work, and I also want to appreciate you for your love and support, without which we would not have been able to achieve these remarkable successes recorded within a short while. I must also thank Mr. Clark, the clerk of the House and his hardworking staff for their support. I also want to appreciate the media team and the security personnel for their support at that time. Thank you all for being there always. Honorable colleagues, after a session of hard work, I want to especially thank you and I want to congratulate you for passing this bill into law. Thank you and God bless. Mr. Clark.
With respect to Mr. Speaker, number 7 on the presentation of the bill, Excellency Lucky Aiyedatiwa, Governor of Ondo State. The bill to appropriate the sum of 6,324,243,343 naira only, out of which the sum of 5,468,000,000
Deputy Speaker, my fellow distinguished honorable colleagues, my Mr. Clark and Mr. Secretary, I am Oluwole Ogunmolasuyi, representing the good people of Owo Constituency I. Mr. Speaker, I rise to move a motion that for the bill to appropriate the sum of 6,343,343 naira only, out of which the sum of 5,468,791,580 naira only is for recurrent expenditure, and the sum of 855,451,751 naira only is for capital expenditure. For the services of the state internal revenue services, ODIRS, for the year ending 31st day of December 2024, I so move to second reading. Report of the committee to be submitted and the report should be considered by this honorable house. I so move, Mr. Speaker. Thank you very much, Leader. To second the motion, let me invite Honorable Mrs. Fayede Obayemi. Please rise and second the motion.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I don't see the budget of the IRS to me, so I have no idea.
There's one with the Japheth. Already one of the Japheth here.
Honorable Japheth?
Item 7.
Item 7. Mr. Speaker, the Deputy Speaker, the Majority Leader, and my distinguished colleagues, I remain Honorable Princess Oluwole Ogunmolasuyi. I rise this day to second the motion for a bill to appropriate the sum of 6,324,243,343 naira only, out of which the sum of 5,468,791,588 naira only is for recurrent expenditure, and the sum of 851,755 naira only is for capital expenditure for the services of the Ondo State Internal Revenue Service for the year ending 31st day of December 2024. I so second.
Thank you, Honorable Princess Oluwole Ogunmolasuyi. Discussion member, the motion has been moved and duly seconded that the bill for the law, for a bill to appropriate the sum of 6 billion and 324,343,343 naira only, out of which the sum of 5,568,791,588 only is for recurrent expenditure, and the sum of 885,451,755 only is for capital expenditure for the service of Ondo State Internal Revenue Service (ODIRS) for the year ending 31st of December 2024. That the report, those in favor that the report should be submitted and considered, say aye. Aye. Those against, say nay. Aye, have it. Mr. Clark.
Mr. Speaker, so I can go ahead now to submit the report.
Please, if the report is ready, go ahead.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Let me use this opportunity to recognize Honorable Dr. Jibayo Ade, the Special Advisor on Parliamentary Matters, and leader from Ondo Kingdom. They are most welcome. And also and let me also use this opportunity to recognize the powerful peers in the entry room of the Ministry of Project and Planning, Mr. Bayo Philip. You are most welcome, sir. Majority Leader, are you a honorable member? Why are you the Majority Leader? Can you please go to Majority Leader? Do we have this report?
Yes.
Here?
Yes, Mr. Speaker.
With all the members?
Yes. The report is, I think the secretary was speaking.
Where is your secretary?
His rate is on the way to pick it up.
Please sit down. Richard, sit down. Sit down. I especially want to tender out the self-apology on behalf of Finance and Appropriation Committee. You know, most of this work, we were like, what to make up with the instruction of the executive governor of Ondo State. Like, he gave us an assignment that we must ensure that we pass this budget today, and as a result of that, that is where most of this photocopy, by the time, we continue to waste time on the photocopy, to achieve this will be very, very difficult. So there we talk before the end of the plenary, your own copy will be given to you. Thank you for understanding this which already member. Majority Leader, please go to the observation and the recommendation is not much. Take the observation and the recommendation together. Thank you. Mr. Clark.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The Deputy Speaker, my fellow distribution colleagues, Mr. Clark and the civil team. The report of the House Committee on Finance and Appropriation on year 2024 appropriation the State Internal Revenue Services. At the disciplinary sitting Thursday, 21st of December 2023, this Honorable House considered the year 2024 appropriation bill at the second reading after exhaustive debate of the General Assembly. And the bill was committed to the House Committee on Finance and Appropriation. Mr. Speaker, with your kind permission, observation 5.0. In the course of the public sitting and scrutiny of this bill, the following observations were made. 1. The budget proposal gives clear expression to the vision of the further consolidation of the laudable achievement of the present government in Ondo State in terms of bringing succor to the generality of the citizens of the state in the areas of revenue generation via infrastructure development. 2. The cost projection were based on the technical advice of the Bureau of Public Procurement, as it was obvious that the current projections reveal the figures allocated were product of up-to-date market survey. Mr. Speaker, 6.2 recommendation. The committee wished to recommend as follows. 1. That the state government should take all the necessary steps to ensure that the expected internal generated revenue target is attained. 2. That the state government should ensure that the schedule which accommodates necessary adjustments that are required to meet the urgent needs of the people of Ondo State are consciously applied to the needs stated therein. 3. Ministry of Economic Planning and Budget, Ministry of Finance in conjunction with ODRS to ensure that the desire of Ondo State government to boost its internal generated revenue pursued seriously in line with the dictates of the extant laws. 4. That the 2024 ODRS appropriation bill, which has a total balance projection of 6,334,143 naira 3 kobo only be approved. 5. That this honorable house should pass the year 2024 ODRS appropriation bill of the sum of 6,324,243 naira 3 kobo should pass into law by this honorable house. I so read, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. This missionary driver, those of us that have the reports, please go with me. I will serve on the revelation. In the course of the public sitting and the scrutiny of the bill, the following observations were made. 1. The budget proposal gave a clear expression to the vision of further consolidation of the laudable achievement of the present government in Ondo State in terms of bringing support to the generality of the citizens of the state in the area of revenue generation via infrastructural development. Agree to? I can't hear your voice. Two, the cost of protection were based on technical advice of the area of public procurement, as it was obvious that the current projection revealed that the figure allocated were a product of up-to-date market survey. Agree to? Yes. And I go to the recommendation. The committee needs to recommend as follows, that the state government should take all necessary steps to ensure that the expected internally generated revenue targeted is attained. Agree to? Two, that the state government should ensure that the schedule which accommodate necessary adjustments that are required to meet the urgent needs of the people of Ondo State are consistently applied to the needs stated therein. Agree to? Three, the Ministry of Economic and Budget Planning, Ministry of Economic Planning and Budget, Ministry of Finance, in conjunction with Ondo State Internal Revenue Service, should ensure that the desire of Ondo State government to boost its internally generated revenue is pursued seriously in line with the duties of the expert law. Agree to? That the 2024 ODIRS appropriation bill, which has total dollars projection of $6,243,343 naira and 03 kobo only be approved. Agree to? That the Honorable House should pass the year 2024 ODIRS appropriation bill of the sum of $6,243,343 and 3 kobo to be passed into law. Agree to? Thank you, Honorable Member. Mr. Clark.
Number 8 on the other person, presentation of the bill. His Excellency Lucky Aiyedatiwa, Governor of Ondo State. The bill to appropriate the sum of $6,343,343 naira only, out of which the sum of $5,468,791,588 naira only for recurrent expenditure, and the sum of $855,451,755 naira only is for capital expenditure for the services of the Ondo State Internal Revenue Service (ODIRS) for the year ending 31st day of December 2024. Third day, I'm passing it to Rosa. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
31st of December 2023. The first reading and the second reading. Mr. Clerk, please, attention. Please start observation. The votes are proceeding. Thursday, 21st of December 2023. The first reading and the second reading for a bill to appropriate the sum of 324,243,000 for the ODRS was missing. I just want to bring your attention to the amendment.
That should be report from the secretariats. Mr. Clerk, can you please note that while we progress? Thank you. This week, Honorable Member Resolution on behalf of the Secretariat. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, the Deputy Speaker, my fellow distinguished honorable colleagues, Mr. Clerk and the civil team. I remain Honorable Oluwole Ogunmolasuyi, representing the good people of Owo Constituency I. Mr. Speaker, I rise to move a motion that a bill for a law to appropriate the sum of 6,324,243,343 naira only, out of which the sum of 5,468,791,580 naira only is for recurrent expenditure, and the sum of 851,755 naira only is for capital expedition for the services of Ondo State Internal Revenue Services, ODIRS, for the year ending 31st day of December 2024. So moved to third reading and to be passed into law by this honorable house. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Majority Leader, to second the motion, let me invite Honorable Fashion. Please rise and second the motion.
Mr. Speaker, the Deputy Speaker, and my fellow colleagues, I, Honorable Fashion Babatunde, representing the good people of the Owo Constituency I, hereby rise to second the motion moved by Majority Leader. I so second.
Yeah, thank you, Honorable Fashion. This is Honorable Member. The motion has been moved and duly seconded that for a bill to appropriate the sum of 6,334,343,343 naira only, out of which the sum of 5,791,588 naira only is for recurrent expedition, and the sum of 855,451,755 naira only is for capital expenditure for the service of Ondo State Internal Revenue Service, ODIRS, for the year ending 31st day of December 2024. Distribution honorable member, the motion has been moved and duly seconded that this bill should move to the third reading and I therefore pass it into law. Those in favor say aye. Those against say nay. I have it. Thank you, honorable member. This week's honorable member, we are at item 9 now. Item 9. Tomorrow, Saturday, members of the 10th Assembly will be moving to Ibadan by 7 a.m. to commiserate with the family of our late governor. So please, because we want to come back tomorrow, let your 7 a.m. be 7 a.m. All the necessary logistics are put into place. So I want to advise you to please be there on time. We have been moving from my daughter, quarter 11, our 7 a.m. is 7 a.m. By 7:01, if you are not there, by 7 a.m. if you are not there, they will meet us on the road. Thank you, this speech, honorable member, and then it's a plan to you. Then immediately after the plenary, I will be moving to the governor's office with Mr. Clark for Mr. Governor to accept the law. So please bear with me, and the DS will take charge. The DS immediately after this change, you have to take charge, and let the members pray and give them the necessary information that we need to pass across. Thank you. Majority leader, please. Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, item 10. Yes. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Let me use this opportunity to appreciate the Honorable Commissioner in our midst, Honorable Pastor Blason. We appreciate you, sir. We appreciate you for the support of this honorable house, especially towards these two people that just passed. And let me join the Mr. Speaker to appreciate our leader, our senior colleagues, Honorable Dr. Jibayo Abiye, to recognize you, sir. Jibayo, Jimasu, okay, it is well. And my dear brother, Engineer Hussein, we appreciate your presence in this service chamber. Let me use the special PS, the honorable PS that assured me that it's going to contest in the next election. So we haven't know what is going to contest for, but I know, but don't be afraid. Your representative from your constituency here, you won't be. So we welcome you, we appreciate you, and the good people of Ondo State in this gallery that do with us, we appreciate everyone. My fellow colleagues that have been working for several days, for several weeks on this particular days and all our other activities, let me especially appreciate you, especially the Committee on Finance and Appropriation that work on these 2 days to ensure the passage come to reality today. I appreciate you. Let me use Mr. Clark of this honorable house as a point of contact to all the civil servants that will be giving us the necessary support, that will be working with us day and night. We appreciate every one of you. We say thank you, but especially let me appreciate the committee clerk, especially Mr. Richard Adeyeku. Thanks for your support. Thanks for your contribution towards this day. Mr. Speaker, I remain Honorable Oluwole Ogunmolasuyi, representing the good people of Owo Constituency I. Mr. Speaker, with your kind permission, I rise this day to move a motion that as it is rising this day, Friday, 29 December 2023, that this honorable house shall adjourn
till Monday, 29 January 2024 for committee meetings, and Tuesday, 30th January 2024 for plenary sitting. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Majority Leader, for your time. Let me invite the Deputy Speaker, Mr. Deputy Speaker. You are going to play through for us. One, you have to appreciate Mr. Ondo for his commitment to this budget. Because I remember one of the executive members told me that when they start from 9 a.m. during the 30th, when they start from 9 a.m., they will give that place around 7:30, 8 o'clock for the night. So that we have to appreciate Deputy Speaker, appreciate Mr. Ondo and his executive member, and more importantly, you appreciate Honorable Commissioner Honorable Pastor for this wonderful contribution, and with his team, the PS and all the members of his team. And not that alone, you have to appreciate the committee, the chairman of the committee, Ondo as majority leader. You have to appreciate the vice chairman of the committee, Honorable Mr. Bidu. And then I know that they are already going to play a vital role as far as the committee is concerned. Please appreciate the committee member, and more importantly, don't forget to appreciate me, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Mr. Speaker, distinguished honorable colleagues, I remain on the right honorable Prince Abraham Akeredolu, a member representing the people of the Lucky Constituency I. Well, Mr. Speaker, before I second the motion, let me join that to appreciate who is the chairman of this committee, the Financial Committee, to appreciate all the members for their time. I know it has not been easy putting this together within a short time. Let me also appreciate the Ministry of Budget and Planning for the time well spent using the Commissioner for Budget and Planning, Pastor Honorable Basson, as part of contact to all the staff of the ministry, and my own brother, Abayo Phillips, the PS of the ministry. And let me also appreciate our own brother, Honorable Jibayo, the licensing officer between the legislative arm and executive arm. I recognize you, sir. Well, let me especially appreciate our own speaker for this time. I know it has not been easy as well for you. Today is the last working day of the year. I want to appreciate you for putting everybody together and for putting everybody on their toes for this special assignment. I also want to appreciate all the members because I know some of us, if not for your cooperation, to have the total majority, we'll be able to pass this bill into law. I want to appreciate you for the time. And I want to say that I want to wish all of us happy New Year in advance. And as we travel to our various destinations to celebrate, I pray we'll come back safely in Jesus' name. Now, Mr. Speaker, I rise to second the motion, ably moved by the majority leader, that is rising this day, Friday, 29th December 2023, this House shall adjourn to Monday, 29th January for plenary sitting and 30th January 2024 for plenary sitting. I so second, Mr. Speaker.
Yeah, thank you, UCPDS. Let me join you to appreciate all our members. Because of our time, let me appreciate all our members for your support, for your cooperation, and for your understanding. I pray that we will finish well in the mighty name of Jesus. I want to thank you for your support throughout this year, right from June 3rd to date. You have been so wonderful. I want to appreciate you for your understanding, for tolerating me, for cooperating with me. I want to say thank you to you. And I want to also appreciate Mr. Clark. Anytime we call on you, you are always there for us. And you are able to. I want to thank all the directors. I want to thank all the people that are working with Mr. Clark. And more importantly, I want to thank the media. The media has been so wonderful. The media crew, they are wonderful. Thank you for the support. And thank you for supporting this government. And I also want to appreciate the security operative for their support throughout this year. Distributional member, today is the last day in this year. This is the last plenary as far as this year is concerned. And I want to say congratulations to everyone